What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some actual idle heroes fighting in combat. I swear I'm not going to get distracted here today. We are talking about our almost 300 million attack Doom Terminator Vulcan. 40 billion HP outside of combat. Insane numbers here. And we're going to keep going with the lingering melody because we're going to see if we can progress a little bit further here. Now, the one thing I wanted to probably try to do was just push our bosses a little further. We're almost done with this boss here. I think in a little bit more time we'll be able to get boss 10 down, and then we have not really done many attempts on the chapter 6 boss. We'll see. I don't know, but I want to jump back into our chapter 9 stages here. Now, we are still going up against some of those really difficult waves, and eventually we're going to get to the extremely difficult waves here that are the Gustin waves again. There is another group of Gustins, I think, in 9-5. Right now we're almost through 9-3, which is pretty good. Sadly, with I guess I don't have energy on Sun Wukong, or I guess the only CCs that landed were on Sherlock and they were reflected. Either way, sadly our Vulcan got the CC reflected back onto him, so round 1 he couldn't do anything, and now we have all of these Holmes Youngs about to use all of their abilities. Granted, between all of our treasure train stuff and everything, we actually have a decent amount of control immunity, which is why Vulcan has been hit so many times with these hits, and only just now did he get transformed. So intriguing to see how this plays out. This round should be good. We got 4 stuns out actually. It's always so hard to tell because, like, I don't know what's going on with this top Holmes Young. He just ain't moving, but the other 2 are moving, doing their extra attacks, even though they're all supposedly stunned. No clue what's going on there, but looks like we do get the kills here pretty easily. Sun Wukong kind of cleaning up another active skill, which is annoying, but not nearly enough. And our Vulcan mainly cleaning up. Again, this is why I'm thinking about going for the Sun Wukong, maybe as like our second damage dealer, aka not our Yorm Tum. Our Yorm Tum project is kind of a failure considering how much we have invested into him and not much is happening. Little frustrating. Our round 1 actives for a Vulcan, always a little disappointing with melodic strings, but that's just the way his ability works. If he doesn't have stacks built up, he's not going to do a bunch of extra hits. Round 2, usually quite a bit better here. There's only, 2 of these Holmes Youngs getting their actives off. And yeah, again, because we have so much control immunity from so many different things in Treasure Train now, we actually have an extremely high control percent rate. Like, that we're just not affected by CC nearly as much. And you can tell, especially when going against these Holmes Young waves, like, they used to completely decimate our team. Nowadays, not nearly as bad of the case there. So these waves overall seem pretty easy here. We just got to RNG it, which we did. We don't have that little dread puppet over our head either from the Annabelle, which is lucky. It went to the Sun Wukong instead. And yeah, pretty much cleaning this up very simply. Hey, look at that. It actually looked like he did some damage for a change. You're dumb. Single target damage dealer. Still garbage. Oh man, this is a tricky wave here. We actually don't want to CC the Valkyries, but we kind of do all at the same time. We need to get to a round 2 active on Vulcan. We need to knock in a lot of dot layers on him. This is actually a pretty tough wave compared to the one that has like the 6 burn heroes, like the one that has like 3 flame strikes or whatever. It can be really tricky. We just need to not die like that to the burn dots. So yeah, either way though, there's so many dots going out with this wave. This actually might almost be as hard as the 6 Valkyrie wave. Now, some of the RNG needs to play out because, of course, we have 2 of the Valkyries that got stunned at the beginning of the battle because our Sun Wukong can use his ability at the beginning of the fight, being at full energy. We need to not proc our shield on Vulcan at the beginning of the battle, essentially. We simply just can't afford for that to happen for us. So, don't take any damage, please. We do have to take the hits, though, which really, besides Valkyrie, none of them are super scary. And we need to not be CC'd, which... Oh, I just realized the stun animation and the dazzle animation. That's why I'm so stupid. I was like, why are they able to move with the stun animation? Because it's not a stun animation. It's the dazzle, right? The razzle dazzle. Yeah, I always forget they make some icons in this game look so similar. Okay, well, we CC'd like the entire wave, so we're not going to take a ton of extra hits here. Hopefully we don't put any additional CC on those Valkyries, otherwise, ouch. We'd hit one Valkyrie, but round 2 active, oh my gosh. Round 2 active might not actually be enough. We gotta win right here. Okay, the Valkyrie's dead. That's the important one. Oh my gosh. That was a close one. Doppelganger Natalia coming up with a little bit of cleanup. And then, of course, every single time we come across a 9 or a X-10, 10 is just always the easiest one. The ones with the big bosses never are a problem. It, like, never is. Granted, yeah, Scarlet Queen Halora, though, that is a problem because we attack everybody and everybody hits us right back in the face. So we got to get a big active skill in round 2 to hopefully take out almost everybody here. Seems like we still don't have the speed to outspeed the enemy team just yet. Oh my gosh. Yormtum's stuck. Even enemy Yormtums get stuck. It's not just my own, they get stuck across the side of the screen. He wants to be up close and personal. A true assassin being right up in your face. Hey, what a good reward. 5-star gear. That's exactly what I need to progress my account. Not more of this. No, we need this. Reward structure. Still so weird in this game. Alright, let's see if we can go find the Gustin wave out of all the waves. That's the only one I'm really kind of worried about here. Hoping it's not bad. Hoping is the big key here. Most of these waves, though, shouldn't be bad. Granted, Azrael's dying might hurt. No, I guess not. We got some good amount of shields going. What's insane is the enemies are doing so much damage that our entire shield bar and our entire health bar isn't enough to not like instantly die without unbending will to some of these abilities these enemies have. That's like the craziest thing. Like, how is the scaling this borked? Like, how is it this messed up that the scaling is so insane that my Doom Terror Vulcan with like 4 billion HP out of combat, I don't even know how much in combat. Oh, this is a tricky wave. But how is it that he can get one shot through like 8 billion HP worth of shield and health combo? That's just the insane part in my eyes. So this is a really tricky wave a lot of times when you're in a newer account. However, on ours, they can do a lot of damage and they can seal us off. But again, because we have so much CC immunity, you can see right there, like they just tried to, every single one of them attacked. We only had 2 targets sealed. Of course, one of them has to be our Vulcan, the other one being our Asmodel. But yes, it's just crazy. This wave is insane, especially if you just have like you're nearing the end of the regular campaign and you have your Eloise and you're trying to get stuff done, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Tara, still to this day, I think would have been one of the most powerful heroes in the game if Carrie didn't come out the month after at Chinese New Year. Like, legit. We had that hero Tara come out at Christmas, and 2 to 3 of them dominated PvP. Like, dominated. The next month Carrie came out and just completely hard countered him, because you're like, oh, well, you know, Tara's gonna be able to seal off her resurrection ability. Doesn't work like that. Nope. This is a sketchy old school mim wave with new updated heroes, Azrael and Carrie. You guys remember the old team auras where you had like Ruin, so you'd have like 2 dark, 2 shadow, 2 abyss heroes. So you'd use 2 mims and then you'd pair that with like oh my gosh, who is it? Oh my god, I forget who the shadow hero was. Karma? Was it Karma? No. Oh my, Aiden. There we go. Aiden was the name. Yeah, Aiden. And then you had like 2 destroyers to ramp up the damage too. And it was like just such an insane cool PvP combo that was insanely hard to build, because that took months to build as even a single E5 mim. Man, back in the day, I still miss to this day. I love everything that's gone on with Idle Heroes, but like I really miss the OG days of before Transcendence Heroes hit the game. Like it was just so much fun. Every time a new hero came out, you're like legit like, is this going to make my account? Nowadays it's like, this hero's amazing, yes, but I can't build it because I need 5 power systems. I need all these cores. Sublimations is fine, but then I need a Destiny transition them, and then I need a Star Soul, and then beyond that, it's just like, what? What is happening here? There's so many things going on nowadays. It just feels bad because it's like you like day one a new hero comes out. If you want to fully build the hero, you need to get all core of origin chests, and then you're like missing out on either Destiny transition materials or something like that. And dang, that's actually a pretty good share of damage considering how strong our Doom Terminator Vulcan is. Like in proportion to their attack, they're pretty good because they're all below 50% of his attack value, so pretty solid. Oh, I just realized something else. Upgrading our hero copies. We've done it with like Asmodel and such. I kind of want to consider doing that to Sun Wukong too. That might be something we do after we get through 9-4 here, because then that still puts us in a good spot to keep pushing. The taunt, though, from the Gaggy is quite annoying on top of our Vulcan, because Vulcan's only going to hit Gaggy. That's literally like one of the worst CC effects for Vulcan to get, I swear. It's just so horrible. Hopefully we can remove it at the end of this round. Thank goodness. Shouldn't get reapplied because he is CC'd. Oh no! We lost all our energy from the carry mark. It's so weird going against like these crazy powerful Transcendence lineups, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna put a carry in instead of another Transcendence hero. Automatically makes the wave better. Like it's just insane how strong a hero like carry in a PvE environment as an enemy can be. Just absolutely insane. Look at that. Look at that damage from Sun Wukong. Nice. That's kind of why I want Sun Wukong to be my number 2. What do you guys think? Should we take the time and just take everything away from our Yorm Tum? I wouldn't be mad, honestly, because I barely use the hero. He does have his uses, especially with the new artifact being able to dodge so many things. But yeah, a double Gust and Wave is pretty annoying, but a double Gust and Wave is pretty easy to beat compared to the 6x ones, because if they target the same target like they are right now, it's really not a big deal. And by the time they kill the targets off, we can pretty much clear them out. Next round, Vulcan should get another active and just completely decimate them. Even our 2 heroes are still alive. And here we go. Here we go. Goodbye, Gustin. This is how it's meant to be. Not supposed to face off against 6 freaking Gustins. It's just disgusting. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. This should not be a difficult wave at all. Arania does absolutely nothing as an enemy for us. I kind of wish Sundevar Eos's like sun up here was like more up over here so you could actually see what's going on the entire screen. I feel like some of the effects just block too much on the screen. This is a pretty tanky team with these Iranians though. Holy cow, round 2, they're still pretty freaking healthy. Yorm Tum getting that snipe there. Yeah, it's like, it's to the point where like Therapist of Blood Betty is just not even needed because of Sun Wukong. Like Sun Wukong is just that dude. He's that good that he just absolutely dominates in the CC world. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, these King Bartons are destroying us. Oh my gosh. We need to CC the King Bartons. They're annihilating our team. They're proccing every Unbending Will. We actually lost it on our Vulcan. Oh my gosh. Vulcan's gonna die to like these King Barton pings. Watch his health bar. The shield goes down. Oh geez. This is, at least when it's only 1 King Barton, it's not too bad. When it's 2, it really ramps up good, but we should have 1 more active here, which is solid. Yeah, okay. We clean this out pretty easily. even with that Garuda there. So who did number 2 damage? It was Doppelganger Natalia that time. And again, the 2 heroes in the life faction that we don't have S tiers on are legit the 2nd and 3rd best damage dealers in the entire faction and on our entire account. Now, on Olivia on the other side of the team, weird to see, but the shrink effect here, lowering the damage dealt by our Eos, luckily, and not our Vulcan, is perfectly fine by me. She's there for the buffing, and that is about it. Oh, getting through those and Ra shields is not that difficult with a Doom Terror Vulcan, but we really don't want her to keep casting that active skill. It does get quite annoying with the 2 layers. We are losing allies due to that really annoying healing curse too. Healing curse went up on... I don't see it actually. Did no one get a healing curse? I thought she used the basic attack. That was weird. Either way, she's dead. And then the Andrea is just, yeah, undead. Yeah. Pretty much. All right, we're on to 9-4-10. And like I said, this should be the easiest fight of the entire run here today. There's, like, legit nobody that's scary on the other side of this team, I don't think. Especially if Sun Wukong can get some CC off, but we're getting tons of shields on our heroes, too. Which is solid. As long as we don't get taunted. If we get taunted, it could be annoying. If we don't get taunted, we should be fine. The boss is going to go first, so she might ping us quite a bit. Nope, not at all. Like, not at all. And right here, Vulcan gets to go on their side, and then Gaggy, and then Vulcan on our side. And he wipes out 3 out of the 5 targets. Super simple. We got a ton more active skills coming out. We even have our Yorm Tum still. Yeah, Yorm Tum just putting work. I swear those waves just have like lower HP or something like that. So that's a little progression for us here today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Enjoying some actual gameplay for a change. Yes, I still love playing this game. It's just trying to push this is probably one of the most tedious things ever. And I have a big like hats off to anybody who's done 11-5. I don't care if you're a whale or not. Having the patience to go through all these waves, absolute insanity. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see us to max out a Sun Wukong next?